You ever had a day where you're like, you're feeling so good and there's just something that is pulling at you, looking to get your attention? That's how today was for me. I feeling really high vibe, high energy, and I was trying to get a bunch of things done this morning, uploaded a video, did some other stuff, but something said to come to this particular spot. And now that I've come here and I just allowed myself to move through the experience and just follow that pull, I figured out why. So if that is how you're feeling today, where you're feeling actually pretty good, there's just something else that is pulling at you. You might want to watch this video and see how it unfolds, how nature is calling you to be grounded, is calling you to almost isolate and to get into an internal state of alignment, which is your safety, which is your protection, which is where you will be able to hear the clearest and receive the direction that you are seeking, whether you realize it or not. What can it hurt? Hi, and welcome back. I'm so glad that you popped in. August the 19th, 2025. The vibes today, this morning, wow, the vibes have just been crazy. Sleep is like become this elusive memory. Really getting 5 hours of sleep, I still feel energized. It's crazy. The level of influx of just information, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. I am loving this right now. We have come up here where I used to come years ago, and I don't know why. Yesterday we had come up a little bit of a ways on the road, but not up here to the top. So the energy is so, I want to say so sharp. It's so electrifying. And that's a real stark contrast to how it was last week. But I definitely feel like I'm walking through some kind of apocalyptic scenario here. Lots of little forts have been made in this dead and dying forest. And yet life still hangs on with the mossy branches. Like, take that for example. And whenever I'm recording, you should always be looking for images and things that you see or that are speaking to you. And if you have a notebook handy, you should write those down. Just, even if it's one word, noticed a face looked like this, or noticed some grass in the shape of whatever. And it's funny because at the end of it, you'll probably have a picture describing something to you, just through your subconscious, talking to you and telling you something that maybe you have been oblivious to. But see, look at, probably had paintball or something, things to hide behind when you're shooting each other. Look at the size of that rock too. It's huge. It's such a anomaly everywhere else. But I wanted to come back here because years ago, I guess maybe it had to be like 4 years ago or something, when I was up here, I noticed trees that literally spelt my name. And I'm not sure if I could even find that picture, but if I could, it would be very cool to show you, because I just thought it was so amazing. And I highly doubt that I will find that again, but this is such a cool little area. Look at that. It's like the soul coming out of the shell, the vessel, the container. Oh yeah. See that? That tree looks so Halloween-esque. It just is like making a statement. Look at this. Look at this fresh new growth. Look at the cutie little other ones. See juniper berries. I know I pointed out a lot, but it never gets old. They look like blueberries. And they smell amazing. I love how all these trees are just leaning so much, but still holding on. Haven't been broken. Sound familiar? Emma, why don't you go get some water? Curious what we'll see, considering I felt so drawn here. I wonder why. Wow, that's a big tree. Look at this. What does that look like? Almost looks like pants. The pant legs. Interesting. Try not to stab yourself in the eye. Or I'm gonna make you wear those goggles. Hey, Sophie, leave it. It's a squirrel. Look at this tree. It's massive. Look at the shapes in the bottom of it. What do you see? Yeah, so basically this is just a rock slide area, so there's no point in climbing it, but look at how cool that looks. All of it's just falling off. Continues to slough away. It's so peaceful. It is so peaceful here. The thousands of years of this area and the rocks that hold all that energy, all that remembrance, the imprints of things that are in the past. It's like pulls you right down into it. It's the ultimate sense of grounding. Especially on a day where I felt like good high vibes, not like, you know, frenzied, but really good high vibes. this is almost like another elevation to it. It just feels like there's been a shift of timelines, and stepping into this real sense of protection and peace, and ultimately being grounded and not to things, like not attached in that sense, but grounded, like centered. Your entire alignment is now actively engaged. In the, I want to say appropriate, but it doesn't feel right, but appropriate flow of energy. It's amazing. So maybe that's what I'm meant to talk about, is attachment, and how we become so centered and focused on sticking to something or someone, or holding to a belief or a pattern or a thought, and how nature, divinity, energy, source is working to slough you away from that rigidity, from that really small perspective, especially when, or if, we think that we have, this is it, right? I have achieved, I have reached, I have accomplished, I am here. When it's never ending, you're never here, you're never there. It is this acceptance of being in the flow, of falling off of the side of a mountain, and this is the new perspective. And as the mountain continues to shift, or trees fall over and then you get moved and bumped again, or someone comes along and picks you up to use you for something else, collects you, and I think that that's the key, is just being very grounded in your sense of self, outside of what is happening around you, so that you can be more flexible and adaptable and go with the flow, whatever comes, and to be good with that. Gus, it's stuck in a tree. It's actually the tree. Okay. At least it's smaller than the last one you got. It's just such an interesting energy right now. Oh, thank goodness you broke it. Oh, I got something in my shoe. Ow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say right now, other than maybe this is exactly what I needed, and I was led to where I needed to be to have this deep of a grounding, having felt that high wave coming in of energy today, and literally my insides were vibrating. So maybe this is why I was led here, was literally to come to a place that would instantly absorb that and help me to alchemize it in my system. So that's pretty great. Pretty great to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you and to be rewarded so perfectly. Whoa. It's quite steep here. I don't know if you can tell. Look at the size of that tree that fell. And there's that one I was showing when we first came up. The sizes of the rocks. And this tree. How cool does that look? And to be alone here, even better. And these ponderosa pines. They have such a cultural significance all around the world, but specifically for Indigenous cultures. Look at this beauty. Look at color. Wow. And look, it's just like puzzle pieces. It's like all of us. Humanity, the puzzle pieces of humanity. Fitting together, falling away. One is no more important than the other. The rocks are crazy. You can hear the trucks in the distance. So lovely. So maybe that's the message, is to follow that pull today, to trust your instincts, to really connect with what you're feeling and sensing and experiencing. And regardless of how your brain is like, well, why would you do that? Or you don't even know what you'd go there for. What a waste of time. Just go. I didn't know what I was going to come upon. And I feel so much better for having come here. I feel so at peace. So what are the chances that I make it down here without wiping out? I say they're pretty good. Oh. thanks for hanging out, guys, even though you could have headed back and had some water. And I know we usually go further than I think, because I just keep walking. Look, it's basically like a stairway here for me. Look at the size of this. This is so good. So good. I do regret not wearing my other hokas. They have better hiking bottoms. They stick right in. What is this that's happening here? It's sand. Look at the size of the rocks here. Wow, boulders. I shouldn't say rock. Boulders. Like, this is absolutely massive. I know that when I watch this, as I'm editing later, I'm gonna see a ton of stuff that I'm not tuning into right now because it's all so good. I could live up here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And that tree is being held. Probably was knocked over by the boulder into the other boulder. And now it's just being held there in place. And all the fungi and lichen and algae on all the rocks. I wonder if any of this is rock tripe. I think you can eat rock tripe. I wouldn't try it unless I was with someone that I trusted who knew for sure. I'm in the having done the dumb shit phase, well, for the most part. It's probably such a lie. Maybe I'm just starting that dumb shit phase. It's a more finessed dumb shit phase. Because I'm sure people are probably saying right now, you're out climbing on the side of a mountain with shale that if you stepped on it, you'd probably slide down. Oh, who knows? No point in thinking what other people think, because I got enough thoughts to think myself. Lots of deer poop, which is not surprising. Hey Soph, thanks for waiting. Can we go get some water? Yeah? It's not as pretty over here. Looks so good. Try not to impale yourself. That's an expensive vet visit. I was just thinking about playlists, and I should create one that is more walking, less talking, and another one that is more talking, less walking. I think that'd be very fitting. I actually don't think we're anywhere close to where we need to be. We're gonna have to angle ourselves a little bit because we're gonna come out lower than where we started. God, must have had, well, we've had huge winds up there, all over. And you can hear how dry it is, even though we've got tons of rain. Walking through the graveyard of the forest. Spider webs in my face. We were up there. Can't see it now. Look at those. So pretty. Okay, everybody, we gotta head this way. Look at how cool that. Oh, my truck's right there. Look at that. I just love the coloring on it. I wonder if it has anything in the front. I mean, really, which is the front? Just had a horse fly right on the camera. That looks very cool. Wow, that's a massive rock boulder. Yeah, I think today is just about being here. For some reason, being here and kind of kept in isolation from something that's incoming. That's literally how it feels. Hey, M to Bem, can you stand next to the rocks? Oh, look at, there's Gus. You see how tall Gus is? Look at how tiny he looks in front of that boulder. Okay, let's go get some water. We have to walk back up the hill. But that's okay. No, up here, Gus. Let's go get our water. It's waiting for you. love that. Thanks for watching till the end. If you wouldn't mind, I would love it if you would please like, share, subscribe, do all the things that you do on YouTube. I have a goal. I have a new goal. My goal is I want to upload 100 videos by the end of September. And with that, I'm hoping to have 100 subscribers. So if that is something that you would be willing to do, I would love that. I would really appreciate it. I would love that so much. So thank you for watching, and I hope that I see you again really soon. Until next